Brianna Foster here, and I'm with Rocsi Diaz, the co-host of BET's 106 in Park. We are so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here. This is a beautiful campus. I can't wait to see everything that you guys got.
Thank you so much for coming. And 106 in Park is worldwide.
Worldwide.
UNL students want to know, what are your tips for success?
We start off with the hard questions. Tips for success. You know what? You never will be successful if you're not following your passion. If you're not following that thing that you want to do every single day, then you're not going to be successful because you're not living out your purpose. So I think my tip for success, my biggest tip for success would be know what your purpose is, find out what that passion is, that thing that drives you, and do that for the rest of your life.
It's really good advice. And you have a radio show as well, right?
Yes, I do. It's Rocsi on the Radio. It's a nationally syndicated radio show. I've been doing radio my whole entire career. It's been over 10 years now. I started really young in radio. Radio, I found it. I loved it. It is my passion. I love doing it, and it's so freeing and releasing. So it's a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I was able to say that I was the youngest female ever to have a nationally syndicated radio show across the country. So for me, it was like a huge accomplishment. Like I was like, it's never been done before. So haha, Russ Parr, haha, Ricky Smiley, got you, So it's just a transition. It's on its way.
So you've been involved in a lot. You get to travel, meet different people. What would you say you enjoy the most about your job?
Giving back. If you don't give back, then what's the purpose? I love traveling. I love meeting students who want to do what I do. I love, going out and doing speeches and helping people realize what their passion is and their purpose is. Because I think that so many people are lost doing what other people expect them to do, and they're not doing what they really, really want to do. They may not have the support, and I like to come in there and just give you that hug and just be like, you know what? Do you. Do you, be in the now and do you.
That's really inspiring that you're passionate about what you do. And you've been on 106 in Park for 6 years. So what's the secret to a good interview?
A good interview is listening. Every good interviewer will tell you that listening. Larry King, who is one of my guru mentors when it comes to the hosting game, he'll tell you he never even really prepared for interviews. He would maybe do a little minimal work, but he never know what his next question would be. He would always formulate his next question from what the answers of the interviewer or the interviewee was saying. And so I take that to heart. It's a really hard thing to do, to listen. People don't listen anymore nowadays.
So be prepared and make sure you listen.
Listen.
It's a really good point. But on a more serious note, why is it important for college students to vote?
Voting is so important, especially right now in this election. This election is such a crucial election. Regardless of who you want to vote for, do your research and vote for who you believe is right for you. But I mean, just having that right to exercise, to vote. So many people died for us to have that right to vote. So many people fought and marched. And to not vote, it's kind of a slap in the face to our forefathers who did so much for us to speak out.
And I know you've talked a lot about that on 106 in Park, about the importance of getting registered to vote. So thank you so much for getting the word out.
Of course, no, it's part of my duty.
All right, we're gonna wrap up this portion of the interview. And Rocsi, we have some students who would like to meet you, so let's head on over.
And that's where the food is at, right? I'm gonna buy the food. I'm going to the food. How many times did y'all practice that? I just want to know. Thanks for having me.
This is where we socialize and study.
Okay.
A lot of students come here for study sessions, but we also have a lot of fun events here, so it's a popular spot on campus.
Studying on Facebook, studying on Twitter, studying. All right, cool.
Thank you so much for visiting UNL.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys. So, who got the snacks?
All right, well, you can catch Rocsi on BET or on her radio show. Until next time, I'm Brianna, signing off.
She's taking my job, y'all.